Now, if this live stream keeps cutting out, let me know. Um, I'm filming on my older phone, so if it's a little blurry, I apologize. My other phone is charging, but the only way I can use this phone is through Wi-Fi, and go past a certain point, it kicks off. But I came out here, and right up in here, I have about 5 baby minnows, and then right above here, I have 2 more baby minnows. So my minnows survived the winter, and they had some babies, which is awesome. And you can see, hopefully you can see, right right here, I have my baby yellow belly, and then over here I have the eastern painted turtle. So besides the algae, everything is doing pretty good. The lilies are taking over. I did have a bloom the other day. The water hyacinth is doing well. So everything is doing pretty good except for the algae. The babies had some, or the minnows had some babies, so there's about at least 7 that I can count. Probably more than that, but it's a little hard to see because I have 5 about right over in here, and then 2 about over there. So turtles are doing well. I am very sorry if the quality is not that great. I apologize if it cuts out as well. But the goal was to get some koi this year, but I decided to get some turtles, and this is not deep enough for koi fish because they need at least 4 feet, and this is only 2.5 feet. But I do plan on getting a pond liner and building a large build. I plan on building a deeper and bigger one as well. So the little eastern painted turtles have put some size on them since they've been in here. So I do plan on getting some aquatic plants to help out with the algae. I don't like to put any type of cleaner in here because I don't want it to affect the fish or the turtles. So, and we had a lot of rain over the last week, and I do unfortunately have some low spots. So what happens is when it rains, the water or the dirt gets into the pond, and then that helps create nutrient, which helps all this algae, and then also it kind of being in at least 8 hours of sun. So my first year before I had all these pond plants, I did put some aquascape pond cleaner, but after I added my fish and some turtles, I do not want to do that just because I don't want that to hurt them in any type of way. But you can see all the plants. This has been in here for just over a year. And you can see how much this has blew up since then. But other than that, everything's besides the algae. I mean, the turtles can climb up on there, and the lilies, and it doesn't bother me any. It just makes it look unpleasable, I guess. But I do have some tree frogs that might lay some eggs in here, but we'll see what happens with that. Last year I did have a little baby tree frog uh, swimming in here, which is awesome. I've had some dragonflies in here as well. The creeping Jenny right here has taken over. This was just a little plant that I got at Lowe's and a year ago, and it's just spread. This lily will be coming up on 2 years, and this just has taken over. Now the water hyacinth where I live is an annual, so once winter or late fall comes, this all dies off. So, but you can divide these as well. I'm gonna let them get a little bit bigger, and then I'm gonna add them up to the biofalls right here. But this is my little piece of heaven. Got the big dog out here, Kenji. Kenji's out here. He is a shelter rescue. So he's doing well. He'll be coming up on 7 months. I do have turtles and a lot of baby minnows in here. This pond is 6 feet by 5.5 feet. And it is 2.5 feet deep. I want to go bigger. I'll probably do that maybe next year. My goal is to bring it out and then go deeper. But we'll see how that goes. This little guy right there, oops, sir. He is a eastern painted turtle. And then my yellow belly baby is right above this lily pad. So if you see this little ripple, two of the minnows are making a lot of waves over there. Maybe you guys can see, but there is at least 5 little baby minnows over there. So that saying is true. Build it and they will come. So I'm just happy that I was able to build this for nature and just add a couple things here and there for them. So once years and years goes on, this will get more and more established. I do have just a little nature pond that's only been in for maybe 2 months now, and it's not a really big, and it's about maybe a foot and a half deep by 4 feet. So once that gets established, that'll take over. But this is the primary one. Minnows are doing well, turtles are doing well. What's going on? Hope everyone is enjoying their Friday. Hopefully it's nice and sunny and warm where you guys are at. Next week we are looking into It says about 100 degrees either Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday and Friday next week. So, not looking forward to that. That's way too hot for where I am in Maryland. Maybe Florida, but not here. Because the warmer it gets, the more wicked the storms get. So, if you guys are on YouTube, what days are you on YouTube the most? Monday through Friday? Or do you guys on YouTube more on Saturday and Sunday? I do get a lot of seeing some cardinals, a lot of hummingbirds. I get a lot of dragonflies, wasps come through here. Uh, Stuff like that, but I haven't seen anything too crazy. That's why I added a lot of these plants around here because I want a lot of nature to get through here. I do appreciate everyone who has liked and watched some of this video. I don't go live a whole lot. I'm going to start very soon. Just a 9 to 5 gets in the way of that. So, but everyone who checks in and I really do appreciate. But other than that, I'm going to be signing off, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.